Okay, hello everybody. All right, sorry it's so late. You know, I'm one of those better late than nevers. Yes. Okay, so tonight I actually want to come to you with Ray Higdon did this today, and it was amazing, and I had to just let my fingers do the typing and just come in here and share because it was so good, guys. It was so good. So I am not the author of this. I just needed to share it because I was like, sharing is caring, guys. And, you know, he said if there's teammates or people that you know need to hear this, like, show them this video. So not everybody is in that group, so I figured, you know, since everybody's not in Rank Makers, I'm bringing this to you. All right, so Martin Luther King has a quote that's not a very well-known quote. So I'm going to go over that. Okay, so for our group news, hi Pauline, for our group news, for a boot camp group news, Saturday, I am going to be doing training on how to work with prospects, okay? I'm also going to be posting another video in here that I just finished in my team training. That's also from Ray Higdon's training. And it's just talking about, you know, what's your first priority? You know, what should your first priority be, you know, with your business? So I'm going to pop in a copy of that video in here that I just did and everything too. So for the group training, you know, just to let you know, your next video on Saturday will be about prospecting and what to say and, you know, how to handle it, you know, because prospecting is your number one thing. You know, if you want, you know, to make money in this business, prospecting is the way to go. So that definitely needs to be next, okay? So back to our Martin Luther King quote. I am not seeing any comments. So if people are commenting, Shanae will let me know and I'll have to pop out and pop back in, okay? So Martin Luther King's quote is, an individual hasn't started living until they can rise above the narrow confines of our individualistic concerns to broader concerns of all humanity. Good quote. Especially when you break it down like Ray did. He did such a great job. Okay, so I'll say it again, okay? An individual has not started living until they can rise above the narrow confines of our individualistic concerns to broader concerns of all humanity. All right, that means that we can stop wallowing in our own problems, okay? You know, and Ray said this, and I'm saying this too. I could have wallowed in my foreclosure, okay? I had a foreclosure. I filed for bankruptcy. I was abused as a child, and I was abused by my ex-spouse and my daughter's father. You know, I was abused throughout my whole life until I met my husband. I've failed at my jobs. I mean, you know, who hasn't felt like they've failed in their lives, right? You know, we've definitely felt like, oh my gosh, we could have done this better, or we could have done that better, or whatever. Okay. We're dead broke. Like, how many of us live like from paycheck to paycheck? We all do, right? Being chased by bill collectors. Who hasn't been in that situation, right? So we could sit here and wallow in all of this, okay? And just not impact anybody. Not impact anybody's lives at all right? We can choose to wallow in our own stuff, okay? Which is our individualistic concerns. okay? We can choose to not rise above and just stay below our narrow confines, okay? The foreclosure, the bankruptcy, the child abuse, we can still keep using that as a crutch. I was divorced twice before my husband now. This is my third marriage. Okay, so we can just sit there and, stay there, stay there and think about all of that. Our individualistic concerns, well, how will it look if I reach out to people? Okay, so we're thinking in our head, well, what's it going to look like if I reach out to people? How will it look if they say no? How will it feel if they reject me? I think a lot of us feel that way, right? Like our main concern is that rejection, right? So that's our pride and our individualistic concerns, right? What if they talk about me? Okay, I think we're all there, right? What if they don't agree with me, accept me, or approve of me? Okay, what if you just want to save that relationship? Okay, well, if I go and try to prospect them, it might ruin our relationship. Okay, you want to help that single mom? You want to help that person that's struggling? You want to help those people? Okay, you need to get out of your head. Like, that's the main thing. Like, you have to stop listening to that mind talk and just get out of your head. Okay? You need to get out of your own way, and you need to get out of your individualistic concerns about how little you are. Because, we don't feel as though, like, that we have that power. We don't feel as though we can, make a difference, that we can, that we can change things, but we can. One person at a time, guys. Just one person at a time. That we, change and impact their lives, and we're not going to change their lives or impact their lives if we're not reaching out to them, which is kind of selfish on our part, right? So you need to get out of your own way, okay? And you need to stop worrying about what other people think and rise above that, okay? So go out there and change the world, because you still have the possibility. You have the possibility to give them the opportunity. So that's my training for tonight. I hope it brought value to you. I just had to share this with you that Ray shared in our group today. I thought it was absolutely amazing, and I just figured that it was just an absolute amazing way for us to start out 2018. Hashtag value if you found value in this tonight, guys, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye. Have a good night.